sat on the bed with her laptop tapping on the screen. She was slowly coming back to her work life, going to her workplace or working at home. Jungkook had no problem with that, nor did she care about his opinions. It was annoying, but she had to get used to with it. The news slowly and completely stopped talking about them, shifting the highlight to celebrity affairs, new movies, new songs, and the artists. Dayan got suspended for a while for looking too deep into the matters which he shouldn't have cared about and mistreating Ryan. He saw the bitterness. The world he sacrificed his girlfriend for didn't really care about that. You, you tried your best to hide it from me, poor one, but you failed to realize I always looked after you, but didn't really approach. She sensed a smirk even from a distance. Tears pricked down her eyes, and she hated that he still had the effect on her, even after so many years of staying away from him. His blood boiled as he cupped her cheeks, his large palm framing her face. JK, who's the reason? A shiver ran down his spine at the way he spoke. He was calm in front of her, but his voice held the intensity, and it was her first time hearing him talk like that. She sat in front of the mirror, combing through her hair. Jungkook walked into the room and saw her zoned out and walked closer, brushing his fingers against her shoulders. She looked up at him through the mirror and saw him kneeling in front of her and turned to his direction. His fingers brushed against her ankle, making her gasp as he took her leg, placing it on his thigh, and helped her with the heels. Jungkook's hand remained on her lower back throughout. Even when her father walked in, he didn't move. Even when she was forced into a hug by her father, his hand remained on her back, letting her know that he was there and there was nothing she had to be worried about. It wrapped a sense of protection around her, and her heart felt at ease. That's my daughter, Mr. Jian. JK, you are at my place right now, talking to the woman I wish to make my wife. So mind how you behave with her. Lin just poked his inner cheek, taking in the insult, and apologized. Now that you're planning to marry my daughter, maybe we can grow our relations too in terms of business. Wayne paused for a while before smiling again. It was well expected coming from him. Okay, so your daughter is a total benefit in business now? His mind faltered and jaw clenched. He was trying to keep an easy conversation for so long, and Jungkook only made things difficult for him. When stop stooping so low that you try to make a deal out of your daughter. He laughed in the Swedish way that made her gag. Jay, oh Vina, you got me wrong. I'm not making you a part of my business deals. His voice dripped honey. One, you don't have to think about my marriage. It is our lookout. And I'm an adult who doesn't require permission for marrying a man of my choice. He yanked away the papers as if they were something dirty and looked at the two in shock. Jay, what bullshit is this? Are you serious? Looking at Jungkook's face, anybody could tell he wasn't in the mood to joke. And he then looked at Ryan, who looked dead serious too. Jay gulped. Declaring a war against Jungkook was like digging your own grave. He could end you in 24 hours if he really wants to do so. And that's something Jake doesn't want for him or his people. So he picked up the sleek black pen and signed the papers. She turned towards Jungkook, who already had his eyes on her, drinking her in. "Thank you," she whispered, "for this and for saving me that day." He leaned closer. "JK, but I promise you that whatever you ask for will be yours. Say the impossible and I'll bring it to you. I'm on my knees for you, and I can spend my whole life to prove it to you until you are satisfied." He tilted his head, eyes still on her. "I prefer actions over words.